This is a video which I covered a couple of times on my channel already. China faces new virus outbreak 5 years after COVID crisis. And according to many media sources, Western and Chinese social media, where I did get a lot of these videos from, there is this situation in hospitals because of this outbreak virus called HMPV. I can't pronounce the actual correct name of this, but we can do that, which is a respiratory illness. You could say similar to COVID. And there are many people on social media in the West and China saying it's happening, and some people like this guy here, as usual, saying that it's not happening at all. Come to visit healthy China is his quote, unquote. Most of the headlines that are believing that this is happening in China would say something like this. Reports are appearing that new virus outbreaks might have happened in China. They call it human blah, 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 blah. It's reported much more deadly than COVID and dangerous and more dangerous to children. And you would see lots of videos on social media and on the mainstream media, especially in the West, related like this. CCP supporters who live in China say that there's nothing happening out of the normal. It's winter, it's cold, and these are the flu and pneumonia kind of symptoms that you would get. And hospitals are sometimes crowded, sometimes there's quiet as a swan in the middle of a lake. What I believe, we all go back to 2019 when we did hear a little bit about COVID-19 from the Chinese government saying that this was only animal to animal and there's nothing to be concerned about. But we all know what happened after that. So this is more like skepticism in a way that people, they've been lied to once by the Chinese government, say there's nothing to worry about with COVID-19. And then they get this. And then there are some outbreaks in places like India, in America, in England, but they're saying this is a normal kind of winter kind of disease, if that makes sense. I hope that the Chinese government are telling the truth with this one. This time, it will be the first time in a very long time that they do. And there's nothing to worry about globally. And example, this week, actually tomorrow, I'm going on my vacation to Thailand, and I hope it's, well, you know what I'm trying to say there. But it's just sort of weird that they're denying again when they did with COVID, and that's what people are worried about, because once bitten, twice shy. My name is James. Thank you very much for your time. God bless to all.